Alright, hey, it's me, your old pal Andy. And
me, Pocus.
Pocus, Andy and Pocus. And we're playing an exciting game of Hocus Pocus by Apogee, which was actually one of my favorite games growing up for the PC.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I love this game. But
it's
partially...
It's almost like every game that came out for the PC was your favorite game.
It's almost like that. Well, it's mostly because back in those days, any game that you owned had to be your favorite game.
Yep.
Because you only owned like 3. And I actually owned very few games, but I had demos and shareware versions of so many games.
Huh.
So this game, you're basically this wizard whose name is Hocus. Yeah, your name is actually Hocus Pocus.
Really?
Yeah, this is pretty stupid. And you're basically just trying to go through here and pick up all the crystals in every level. And you shoot little, very generic looking lightning bolts out of your finger.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, yeah. And you just kind of jump and shoot lightning. And try to pick up things. And, you know, as I'm describing, this sounds pretty boring and generic.
Wow, it's weird how many of your favorite games as a kid turn out to be that way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I kind of like the weird gradient background, like skulls and monster faces.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you indeed?
I do. Look at that. I think that background looks pretty nice back there.
Mean, the mushroom one?
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent. I think the Coca-Cola, the bubble poop at the bottom looks pretty good.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look down there at the bottom of the screen.
Coca-Cola bubble poop.
I mean,
what is
the bubble?
Did you come up with that joke when you were a kid?
yes, I did. Coca-Cola bubble poop. And let me tell you, all the kids that I used to do Let's Plays for back then, they loved it.
I'll bet they did.
But back then it was just called Let's Go Over Andy's House and Watch Him Play Video Games. And no one did.
And no one else got to play?
No one else got to play.
No! It's always my turn. It's my house.
My turn. My turn. You can go when I die, but I don't die because I put in a cheat code and you didn't see me. I remember I had a friend who did that.
Really?
Yep.
Was his name Dillon?
No, it wasn't you.
Thank goodness.
A little sweet jumping action there. But so, like, I played a lot of side-scrollers, as you can tell. And most of them were pretty generic, as we will come to see over the coming weeks and months and years.
Yeah, certainly.
Because they're okay. They're not
There's
amazing.
nothing wrong with it. It's just not actually substantially different from anything else.
And is that so wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's not wrong. Nothing's wrong about it, I suppose, but it's not much to say about it.
Yeah, there really isn't a lot to say about it, other than
that it's not different.
And you get this fun noise. Come on, let's go to the next level. So yeah, this is Hocus Pocus, and it's a pretty good game.
Why don't you get the fucking mouse out of the view?
Oh, well, dude, fine if you're gonna be like that.
Yeah,
I always liked that guy because that guy up there. Those are actually his feet, like, kind of behind him in the middle, but I always thought it just looked like his penis. Like, he just had some sort of weird penis hanging down.
How old were you when you played this?
I was, like, 7 or 8.
You were a 7-year-old thinking about demon penises. It explains a lot, to be honest, man.
Dude, it's... I didn't actually have any kind of, like, picture books as a kid. All I had was, the works of Wayne Barlow. So it's all I had to work with. Yeah, I just had the works of Wayne Barlow and H.R. Geiger as all of my childhood influences.
He died.
I know, that was sad.
Yeah.
It was sad. I used to have a couple of his posters.
To be honest, I didn't know he was still alive. So it's not as sad to me. I mean, it's sad in the sense that someone's probably sad about it. It's just not me.
I mean, his family might be sad about it.
I mean, let's not play the maybe game.
They aren't. We know that for a fact. I don't know why they had to animate the spikes down there.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? What is that? God damn it!
I guess it just adds a little bit of a visual flourish.
The visual flourish
of
slightly moving.
It's a creative thing. It's a style.
I wouldn't understand. I'm not one of those creative.
If you work
types.
with creative people, they will say that about things. You'll be like, so why is this like this when it doesn't make any sense or have anything to do? It's a style. It's just a style. It's like, oh, okay. So like when I totally F up and do things wrong and lazily, can I say it's a style?
No. Because you're in the technical side of things.
Yeah.
You can't just claim things are styles when they're not styles, dude. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's a big ask.
Oh,
Dad
God.
ask.
Everyone's favorite thing. So this game also had a lot of secrets, if I remember correctly, where you could like fall down and then you go talk to this guy. Oh, that doesn't open yet. Where is it? How do you get there?
Pieces.
Oh, you can't kill him. You can't kill the wizards. It's here you go. You go in here. It's like, oh man, secrets. Look at all those secrets I found.
That's one.
Well,
and it wasn't even a real secret.
What if you count every block that disappeared as its own secret?
Then
I found dozens.
Low standards.
I do it. Well, look what I'm playing. Look what my favorite games were. Games where you jump and shoot weird projectiles at people.
Yep.
And very predetermined jump arcs, because...
it could be worse. I mean, this being your favorite side-scroller is more acceptable than if Dennis the Menace was your favorite side-scroller.
Oh man, that game was so bad.
Yeah.
That game was so bad.
This at least has some clear amount of effort put into it.
Yeah, I mean, someone's clearly put time, and I spend a lot of time playing it. Right or wrong. Mostly wrong.
Mostly wrong.
Mostly wrong. I played it because I was a kid. I'm actually surprised, because I went back and played through this again recently, and I sucked really hard at it, in a way that I'm pretty sure I was better at it as a kid. But I feel that way about most games that I play now, that I played as a kid. That I just suck at that style of gaming.
I think it's just that you fall out of practice. You know, this type of side-scroller doesn't really get made anymore. I mean, if there was a open-world RPG from the past that you loved, then maybe you'd still be really good at it, or better. But there weren't really many at the time.
I can't think of a single open-world RPG that I would have played.
Nope. I don't think open world came around until early 2000s, maybe. Anyway,
I've exploded.
That's Hocus Pocus.
That's Hocus Pocus.
And it's a bunch of Gocus Blocus.